Hello, welcome everyone to our YouTube video. Today, we are rating anonymous confessions from our community members based on how spicy they are. On a scale of 1 to 5, we are taking them, posting a poll to the community on stream to see which one is the darkest, the funniest, really which one is our favorite. These were all submitted in a prior week and then reviewed today on stream. Think post secret from way back in the day. You may not be familiar. Mixed with Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic. We are the crowd-sourced reviewers today. All right, with that, we will dive in. Here we go. Thank you for tuning in. Let's hit it. This is how we're going to do this. I will read it aloud. Feel free to vote. But the first confession is, I shoved a toy Lego sword up my nose, then went to the hospital. They said they couldn't help me. Took via ambulance to another one, and they looked inside my lungs and body and never found the Lego. They never found the Lego. Do you think that Lego's just living in their body? Justice for the Lego, justice for their body. It was when they were 5, so you have to imagine that Lego's not in their body still. Like, they had to have pooped it out. Up my nose. I hope they're okay. Well, they did submit this confession. You'd have to assume it had to have caused, like, issues if it was in their lungs. All right, this is clearly a 2 out of 5. Wait, what? Are they okay? It's not that bad, though. So this is, honestly, Hallmark movies are the best movies. Cinderella story for the win. See, I don't like Hallmark, but this is whatever. Like, you're allowed to like the movies you want to watch. Hallmark movies are campy, maybe bad. What? Not bad at all. Deal. When I had my first crush on a guy, I found out he sat in the exact same seat as me in the next period. So I, being all clever and smart, I grabbed a piece of paper and wrote my full name on it with property of then, and then pretended to leave it in the seat so that they would have to return it to me. Cringy, certainly, but how would you rate this confession? Is this something that you did as a child? Just a piece of paper? Why would they have to return it to them? Adorkable? It is sort of adorable. If I had a crush on someone and then they left a note for me that was like property of me, I'd be like, that's a little strange, but you're just trying to flirt with me, right? If I didn't have any interest in the person, I would have thrown it away. All right, sort of a tie between 1 and 2. That's rough, buddy. All the VIPs and mods and subscribers and followers are adorable. Is this a confession? Is this a confession, or is this a profession of love? Oh my god, how are you alive? What are you doing? Why are you all coming together to say 5 on this one? That's so embarrassing. How could you say this? Okay. We're clearly voting for, oh my god, how are you live? That is the spiciest confession that we've ever seen. Of course. I'm scared my partner might be cheating on me. Found some slight bit of proof. F's in the chat. That's unfortunate. Communication is key. You've gotta, like, talk to him. You can't live like this. I am very sorry to whoever wrote this. You gotta contact them. You gotta talk it out. You have to confront them about the proof too. That would just hang out there forever. All right, we'll toss that right in the middle. Oof, that sucks. Truly. All right, next one is, I have the biggest crush on Mito. Mito, if you are hearing this, just know you are beautiful, handsome, sweet, and funny. Isn't that just the cutest? Mito. I don't even know if Mito's here right now. Wait, these are wholesome? Not all of them are wholesome. Don't you worry. He's streaming right now. Can you clip this and send it to Mito? Maybe drop it in his chat if he allows links. Mito's a sweetheart. Big part of our community. Thank you. That's not bad at all. My confession is that the TikTok of Logan showing his feet is the biggest factor in me following him and becoming part of the community. Boy. So there was one where I was trying to show my bandages from the procedure I had on both of my feet, Oh, damn, that's wild. You came here because of my feet? But we're not here to kink shame. So I think I spend too much on OnlyFans. At least $300 to $400 a year. Their defense is I'm just horny and have never had any relation or sex at all. $25 a month. But even if it was more, I think this is more of like a good confession. This is a great thing. All of you out here are like watching your illicit videos, going to like free websites, and this individual out here is supporting these creators, the individuals. They're killing it. They're supporting them. So take it as you will. That's rough, buddy. It's on a scale of 1 to 2-ish. Thank you for your service. To some, that may be a fair amount of money, but you know, like, enjoy what you want to enjoy. Support your creators. I mean, money's relative to people, you know? The next one is I shoplifted a single glove from Walmart. One day I lost a glove I really liked and wanted to have matching colors, but I only needed a single glove. Okay, so take it as you may. The Waltons can afford it. Yeah, they account for these gloves to be taken. Also, the Walton family probably doesn't support our community in a roundabout sense. Back yourself by saying the opposite. I support ye. If you have an extra glove, put it inside Walmart.
Ravioli, give me the subscription only.
So if you have an extra glove, bring it with yourself to Walmart and place it at the nearest glove kiosk. All right, I never stopped loving my first crush even though he is straight. It's been over a decade. It's been over a decade. That is rough. Going with a 3 out of 5 a decade. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. My confessor. A decade is so long. You both are so different at this point. The heart wants what it wants, but y'all are different people. You like not only the person that they were 10 years ago, but you are basing it on what you liked 10 years ago. And that is living in your brain. You got this. I feel you. That sucks. That sucks. Truly. All right. 3 out of 5. Let's see what the next one is. I broke my leg sleepwalking going to the bathroom. I had a bad problem with sleepwalking talking as a kid. So I just naturally get up and do shit. Also in my defense, I broke the toilet bowl in half with a donkey kick. That's not a confession. You're just a strong sleepwalker. There's nothing you can do about this. Yeah, right, Giselle? I love a good donkey kick. A sleepwalking donkey kick. A 2 out of 5 for this individual. Not too bad. Not too much you could do. I accused my date of being on a date with someone else in the middle of a restaurant in front of like 30 people. I didn't know they were twins at this point. It was still fresh. This is absolutely a sitcom scenario. Are you on a date with someone and then you like look over and see the same person with someone else? How does this happen? You're on a date with someone, they get up and go to the bathroom, and then a little bit past, you look over and see someone that looks immediately like them on a date with someone else. And then you accuse them of being on a date with someone. This is absolutely a sister-sister deal. That's a wild story, though. Quite the confession. That's not something that you could see like anywhere. Why would you and your twin choose to go on dates at the same time, at the same place? That's a crazy confession. This is one of our highest rating ones so far. When I was a teen, my parents would always catch me watching porn, but I never felt embarrassed. I tend to do it in risky places like the kitchen, living room, or in the car. Should I be ashamed? I have questions. Do you just watch porn anywhere like it's a YouTube video? I have many questions. Are they in a Starbucks? Are they in a Wendy's? Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. They just boot it up anywhere? I have so many questions. In front of your parents. I watch it for the content. I don't watch it to do anything. I watch it for the content. I really want to know what this pizza delivery man is doing here. I watch it for character development. Yeah, they're developing something. All right, I wrote it down. I once told a friend in high school I liked him. I thought he would stop talking to me, but we are still friends. Well, I've always had feelings for boys, but never expressed until that day. This is sad, but also good that they're still talking. Sounds favorable. It is sweet. Good for them. They shared their truth, and it didn't like ruin a friendship, which comes up a lot of times in these confessions, which is very sad. I have submitted probably 5 confessions. Keep that in mind. A friend from uni tried to kiss me in a club and I rejected him. We are still friends though. We have had a couple of drinks and we're hanging out in a gay club. He was one of the first gay male friends I've had, and I didn't want to be just a hookup or a relationship. This happens. See, this is a common theme across all of these. Feelings develop between friends. Sometimes the friendships make it, sometimes they don't. That's rough, buddy. That's not bad at all. We are still friends, though. I mean, yeah. I've lost my things way too many times. I almost lost the degree I got when I went to Chicago and I needed it to get a scholarship. I think I might have ADHD or I'm just a distracted person. I got the scholarship in Mexico and needed that degree to prove I had finished the course. That's rough. They're not gonna like gatekeep your degree. It's just a piece of paper. Yeah, absolutely. I naively thought I was helping a person by collecting a check for him, but it turned out he just wanted my stuff. I have a kind heart and I'm just dumb in some situations. I don't fully understand this one. This is unfortunate, surely. I'm just confused. Did you have to like go to his like place of work, get a check, and then deliver it to him? I think they wanted to help them in some way, and this person just wanted their stuff, which is sad. Oof, that sucks. Right down the middle. We'll go with that. I have been run over by bikes, toy cars, and almost by real cars. I guess I am just an easy target and I have to look twice before crossing a street. Look before you cross the street. 10 points if you hit a person. That's what I've been told. I mean, it's fine. It's toy cars, it's bikes. You just gotta look both ways. You'll learn at some point. All right, I did not know mayonnaise had eggs until I was 20 or something. I think I saw a TikTok where they were making it and was surprised to see they used eggs. I have moments like these all the time. Stu Page, this is not mine, but I have moments like these all the time. There's just some way that you're living your life. You feel like you have a firm understanding of something. So, this one's not bad at all. It's okay. I have those moments all the time. Don't worry about it. Once I was at Heathrow Airport after a conference and I was being cocky, so I did a split to flex on my friends. My pants ended up completely ripping and probably 10,000 people got to witness my gluteus maximus. I'm sorry, I'm a dumbass. Imagine if this was filmed. This is really, really unfortunate. How quirky of them. This is a cute, quirky story. Well, now I have a question. Were you not wearing underwear? Did your underwear split? Are you talking about only seeing your underwear? Questions that will never be answered. All right, next we have... I don't actually like Sherbert We're not supposed to guess, but I may know who this is. That's okay. That's okay. This was not crazy at all. All right, that's good for them to know. The first time I slept with someone, right at the end, the only thing I could think to say was sorry. There's no defending this. It wasn't bad. I was just extremely nervous. This was so sad and also really funny. Imagine you're at the end. You're at the end. Maybe you're about to leave in the morning after the deed. And then you're like, I'm so sorry. That's cute. I'd laugh. If someone apologized to me, I would laugh. People have weird reactions. Some people cry during sex. Oof, that sucks. That sucks, but I mean, like, that happens to everyone. I'm sorry for every early sexual encounter I've ever had. See, we all go through crazy things in those moments. I don't blame you. It's okay. This one is, I like the smell of air conditioner air, the air of the AC that is pushed out. It is the equivalent of smelling babies. I don't know why I can deep inhale it forever. No defense, just smells amazing. This one's very interesting. This one's very interesting. I've heard of a lot of like weird smells that people like, or unusual smells, I should say. Interesting, but not a crazy confession. Not bad at all. Next, here we have, I have a huge crush on someone in chat. They are smart, nerdy, weird, adorable. Every time we interact, it makes my day so much better. I can't tell them though, because I feel like my feelings wouldn't be reciprocated, and that would hurt more than keeping it bottled up. That is very sweet. I'm so happy it like makes them happy. It makes their day better. No, this is not weird at all. This is not weird at all. I didn't mean to say that. This is sweet and unique. Best of luck. Oh, this one's rating rather high. I need to write it down. Sometimes the person you're crushing on isn't as amazing as you think. All right, the next one is, I was dancing on stage in front of people and I accidentally kicked a child, then angrily left. In my defense, it was too close and not in their proper spot. I was just too embarrassed to stay though. Some of you are putting 1? That's not bad at all. They kicked a child. This is a confession, truly. I have so many questions. You were dancing on stage in front of people, and then there's a child in the front row, and you kick them. I accidentally kicked a child, and then this individual angrily left. We can't ask. We don't know. This is all we get. This is all we get. We don't know how they are, how the child is faring nowadays. I'm sure they're fine. Children get kicked all the time. I mean, kids are durable. Okay, I guess I'll write it down. All right, this one says, I drove my grandmother's car when I was like 5. Didn't get far, but did take it out of the driveway. 5. That's so young. That's so young. How did they reach the pedals? Great question. Some of you don't think this is crazy at all. Do you realize a 5-year-old is driving a car? All right, well, more of you voted for 4. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say, my chick on the side said she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm throwed and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give you part 2 of my confessions. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I'm so throwed and I don't know what to do, but to give you part 2 of my confessions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the rating. Got kicked out of a bar after I purposefully, accidentally bumped into a waitress to spill a pitcher over myself to cover up the fact that I peed my pants. I love this story. The big brain maneuver. We were bar hopping downtown and there wasn't many, if any, public washrooms, and I didn't want to urinate in a bush or something. By the time we got into the place, I booked it to the washroom and into the stall, but I was just shy of making it. Luckily, there was a private sink. I rinsed my pants out to get out the smell, but I didn't think a simple pint would be enough to explain why my pants were so moist. When I saw the picture the waitress was holding, my drunk brain was like, Eureka! But the big brain maneuver to accidentally, purposefully bump into the waitress with a pitcher to get it all over your pants. This is incredible. Well done. I'm more impressed than anything, and it's truly a tie. Writing it down. When I was a kid, I threw a glass globe at my sister's head. It weighed like 2 pounds. She threw something at me first. It was only fair I throw something back. Did it shatter? That's the question. It's probably like, is it like a full globe? Those are heavy. I hope their sister's doing okay. I don't think that one will be written down. It was more on the lower side of 4, but all right. When I was like 13 or younger, I broke the top of my nose because I was trying to push a garbage can through mud and it got stuck. So I pushed harder and ended up falling face first into the hard part of the can and had a bloody nose for 4 hours. Ended up with a concussion as well. I have no defense. I don't understand. Why are you pushing a garbage can through mud? I mean, maybe it had garbage in it. I don't think this is crazy. Maybe unfortunate. There are other ways to do this. I have $8,000 of credit card debt. Credit card debt gives me so much anxiety. I can only imagine. I hope you're doing okay. That's a fair amount. I feel for you. I wish you the best. Do what you got to do to save the money. Like, leveraging debt is okay sometimes, but credit card debt is not good in any scenario. Oh, you know what? I'll write this one down, maybe. All right, this one says, a guy in high school gave me a hat when he was moving to a different state, but after a while he asked for it back? He was a douche. I didn't send it back. And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't. This is like good for you. Good for you. Sure, maybe a confession, but keep it. Burn the hat? That's an idea. All right, pretty unanimous. That's an oxymoron. I want to call it quits with my person. Everything feels way too much, but I feel like I'm far too deep into the relationship now. I See, here's the deal. Let me tell you something about Logan. I am the person who stays in a relationship for far longer than I ever should. So I feel this on like such a deep level. Like, I know that I need to end the relationship, and then I stay in the relationship for like 6 months. That's so long. That's so long. You gotta get out of it. If you're thinking about it, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. No, don't say this is about Bit. No, Bit and Dispakar are like perfection. Yeah, we'd all cry as a community. Well, that sucks. We feel for you. Wish you the best. I once spit in my mom's coffee. But I mean, it's fine. But also, it was probably because she was mad at me for a reason I can't remember. So I don't know if it was just or not. Not sure what that means, but you'd have to assume that she drank it. I'd never spit in my mom's coffee. How dare you? I would never. It's like fine. Like, what's a little spit between family? What is this? What is this? Kentucky? This went down the 2 route. I would have put it as at a 3. I like this one. This one cracks me up. I used to eat milk bone dog bones as a kid, and I liked it. I would go over to my dad's, give treats to the dogs pretty often. Sometimes I would take a couple bites out of it and feed them to the dogs. They didn't taste like much, nor did they taste that bad. Eventually it came to my senses, but like, what the fuck was I eating all that time? I never ate milk bones, okay? Dog food is just bland food. Yeah. Don't they use like meat scraps to make it? That's fine. I am a lesbian, but I constantly fantasize about having sex with men. I'm not sexually attracted to them. I think I just want validation. I talk about this in therapy. My ass got daddy issues. I think this is like somewhat normal. Embrace the daddy subscriptions. Indeed. We'll get back here. Nope, this is totally normal. Only an issue if you let it be. One of my biggest regrets is that I have done the dirty in a car on a semi-busy public street where people could have very well seen everything. It still gives me icks to this day. I was not on a public street, thank you very much. But anyways, this individual says, in my defense at the time, it was kind of funny. and I was a bit inebriated, but again, thinking about it afterwards was absolutely mortifying. People weren't walking by my car, Lindsay. Except for that one that, like, came up behind it and, like, flashed their lights on me. But that's a different story entirely. A public street where people are walking by? That's crazy. I'm so happy you're here and, like, nothing came out of it. Isn't that, like, technically illegal? Technically speaking? Are they tinted? Are they not tinted? I've done something similar. It's just the people walking by. Imagine being in, like, New York. You have your car parked on a busy road, and people are just walking by. All right. My body count is almost 200. And none of them were with protection, and I caught only one STD. I'm not on PrEP. I love protection. I love protection. Be careful. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous world. I'm glad you're here now, and I'm glad you're safe. Everyone use protection. Whew. This one rates up there. I think, like, high body counts is perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. Just the protection. Be careful out there. I can't imagine finding 200 people that would be down to do it with me. All right. Let's see. That one was one of our highest rated ones. Be careful out in that world. After I graduated, I accidentally slept with my school's basketball coach. Accidentally? Did you, like, slip and fall into their bed? How? Alcohol? Did you not know it was your school's basketball coach? I have questions that will not be answered. I'm really hung up on accidentally. We hadn't met previously, but I found out he was the coach because I saw school spirit stuff and asked him about it. I didn't tell him I used to be a student there, but I wonder if he already knew. I mean, this is fine, but, like, sleeping with an old teacher is just a crazy concept. Okay. Not too bad. I always have 3+ windows with at least 40 tabs open in each on my laptop at all times. My defense? I'm gay. Excuse me? How does your computer function? No, I refuse to believe that it's not Connor. Your poor RAM. Wow. You have 3 windows open at a time with 40 tabs open in each. Imagine tab. I get anxiety with just 4 tabs. I have to have numerous tabs open for stream, and I don't like it. My old computer, like, didn't like it either. 4? Okay. I could get with 4. Nick, stop it. Stop it. Close out the window. All right, the next one is, I used to pee in the corner of the living room as a child when my dad discovered the pee spot. Because the smell was so strong, I blamed it on our dog. This one reeks of the pee drawer story. Some of you may be familiar with the pee story. This is the pee corner, and this is within our own community. I never peed in the corner, all right? You need to stop. Bring it up with the community. There was a long hallway leading to the bathroom, and my parents' bedroom was right across from it. Their room was always dark, and I had this irrational fear that a man with a mask would jump out and scare me, so I would never go down the hall when I had to pee. I wonder how old they were. All right. This one's pretty wild. I feel like you are underserving this one a little bit. I think this one's up there. All right. I feel like it should be higher. But you know what? Live your lives, everyone. I want to confess my love for someone with 2 corgis who isn't Logan. People with corgis deserve love. Is it my mom? Are you confessing your love for my mom? I mean, this one isn't bad. Yeah, we're like all on one. What if it's your mom's boyfriend they're after? Oh my god, maybe. You guys have seen a couple pictures of him. Mama Olio, we love you.